Today, I stand before you to talk about something powerful, something personal, something we all hold within us the ability to claim our destiny. So how do we claim our destiny? The first step is to dream. But not just any dream, a bold, unapologetic dream. The world may tell you to think small, to play it safe, to settle for what's within reach. Don't Lee? Stand. Great achievements begin with impossible dreams. Let your vision be so big it scares you. Claiming your destiny begins with a clear understanding of what you truly want from life. Without a defined vision, it's like setting sail without a destination. Any direction seems as good as the next, but you're unlikely to reach a place of fulfillment. Defining your vision is not just about identifying a goal. It's about digging deep into your core, understanding your passions, and visualizing out. Taking responsibility for your life is one of the most empowering decisions you can make in your journey to claim your destiny. It means recognizing that you have control over your choices, actions, and responses to life circumstances. Far too often people wait for things to happen or blame their situation, background, or external factors for where they are. However, true empowerment begins when you understand that the power to shape your future lies within you. When you take responsibility, you stop viewing yourself as a passive participant in life. Instead, you become the active creator of your own story. This doesn't mean ignoring the challenges that life throws at you or pretending that everything is in your control. It means accepting that while you cannot control everything, you do have control over how you respond to situations and how you choose to move forward. This mindset shift requires courage, but it's liberating. You become the driver of your own destiny rather than letting life drive you. Even when things go wrong, instead of succumbing to a victim mentality, you start to see each setback as an opportunity for growth. Taking responsibility means asking yourself, how can I improve my situation? What lessons can I learn from this? What steps can I take to move closer to my goal? Owning your actions also means taking accountability for your past decisions. It's easy to blame circumstances or others for things that haven't gone right, but this mindset only keeps you stuck. When you take responsibility, you stop giving away your power to external forces. Instead, you own your past. Acknowledge your mistakes and learn from them. Your mistakes don't define you, they are simply lessons on the road to your destiny. In addition, taking responsibility also requires you to break free from the need for constant approval from others. So often we look to others to validate our choices, but real transformation happens when we trust ourselves and stop seeking external permission. When you fully own your decisions and actions, you stop waiting for others to give you the go-ahead. This independence fosters confidence, and that confidence is key to claiming your destiny. This responsibility extends to your personal growth as well. Your success is a direct result of the effort and intention you put into improving yourself. Whether it's honing your skills, learning new things, or adopting a mindset of continuous improvement, claiming your destiny requires you to invest in your own development. No one can do this for you. It's up to you to seek knowledge, embrace new challenges, and grow through the process. Taking responsibility also involves owning your mindset. How you think about yourself and your circumstances can either empower or limit you. If you believe that you are capable of achieving great things, you are more likely to take the necessary steps to reach your goals. On the other hand, if you hold limiting beliefs about yourself, believing that you're not good enough, not smart enough, or not deserving of success, then your actions will reflect those beliefs. Claiming your destiny means shifting your mindset to one of possibility, growth, and resilience. In the end, taking responsibility for your life is about accepting that your future is in your hands. You are not a passenger on the journey, you are the driver. While you may not be able to control every circumstance, your ability to respond, learn, and adapt is what will ultimately shape your destiny. When you embrace this truth, you empower yourself to create the life you've always envisioned. Dreaming beyond limits is a powerful concept that challenges us to break free from the constraints of our own thinking and envision a future that stretches beyond the boundaries we've placed on ourselves. Often, we are conditioned by society, our experiences, or even our own doubts to think within a certain framework, confined by what seems realistic or achievable. But the moment we allow ourselves to dream without limitations, we open up a world of possibilities, a realm where anything is possible. It is only by thinking beyond the ordinary that we begin to uncover extraordinary potential in ourselves and the world around us. When we limit our dreams to what we know or what seems within reach, we essentially close the door to new experiences, ideas, and growth. While playing it safe might feel comfortable, it rarely leads to breakthroughs. To truly claim our destiny, we must be willing to embrace the unknown and take risks. This doesn't mean acting recklessly or without planning. It means allowing yourself to dream bigger than you've ever imagined without being constrained by fear or doubt. When we let go of the small, familiar dreams, we create room for something larger, something that challenges us to grow and evolve. Thinking beyond limits requires a mindset shift. It demands that we move from a fixed mindset where we believe that our abilities and circumstances are static to a growth mindset, where we understand that our potential is ever expanding and can be shaped by our actions, choices, and resilience. This shift is essential because it's not the world that limits us, it's the way we perceive it. By allowing ourselves to dream beyond the current reality, we start to see possibilities where others see obstacles. For instance, someone might look at an industry that's saturated with competition and think it's just too late to get started. But someone with a mindset that dreams beyond limits would instead ask, what can I do differently? How can I innovate in this space to create something unique? This process also requires the courage to challenge societal expectations. We are often told what is achievable based on others' experiences or societal norms, but these constraints are not necessarily universal truths. The success stories of history are filled with people who defied conventional wisdom and dared to dream bigger than anyone thought possible. Whether it's inventing something new, taking an unconventional career path, or starting a business in an unexpected industry, the individuals who leave a lasting mark on the world are often those who refuse to let limitations define them. The truth is, the most groundbreaking ideas are often considered unattainable until they become a reality. The act of dreaming beyond limits also involves embracing failure as part of the process. When we dream big, we inevitably encounter challenges and setbacks along the way. It's easy to be discouraged when things don't go as planned, but setbacks should never be seen as confirmation that our dreams were too ambitious. Instead, they are part of the journey toward realizing something remarkable. Failure teaches us invaluable lessons and provides us with the tools we need to refine our ideas and strategies. Dreaming without limits means seeing failure as a stepping stone to success rather than an endpoint. Part of dreaming beyond limits is also understanding that our past does not dictate our future. Too often, we let past mistakes, failures, or the limitations of our upbringing prevent us from dreaming bigger. However, our past is just that, the past. It does not define what we can achieve in the present or future. By shifting our focus from what we've done before to what we can create next, we release ourselves from the chains of past limitations. For example, if someone has failed at a business venture in the past, it can be tempting to think that they are not cut out for entrepreneurship. But a person who dreams beyond limits would recognize that failure is just part of the learning process and would move forward with renewed knowledge and a clearer vision for their next venture. Dreaming beyond limits also connects us to a deeper sense of purpose. When we allow ourselves to envision a future without boundaries, we are more likely to tap into our true passions and motivations. Instead of chasing after goals because they are practical or achievable, we start to pursue what excites us, what aligns with our deepest desires. This kind of dreaming fuels our enthusiasm and commitment because it is driven by something more powerful than just the desire for success. It is driven by the pursuit of meaning. When we aim for something beyond the ordinary, our efforts are infused with greater energy and determination. The beauty of dreaming beyond limits is that it inspires us to live with intention. When we dream big, we are not merely wishing for something to happen, we are actively shaping our future through our actions, mindset, and belief that anything is possible. The process of imagining a life without constraints encourages us to step outside of our comfort zones, take bold actions, and continuously challenge ourselves to reach higher, to go further, and to be better. By embracing the idea that there are no limits to what we can achieve, we begin to create the future we truly desire, a future that is not bound by the limitations of today, but inspired by the endless possibilities of tomorrow. Taking consistent action with courage is perhaps the most important element in claiming your destiny. It's one thing to have a dream or a vision, but without action, those ideas remain just the thoughts with no tangible impact. The real power lies in doing the work, in translating ideas into reality through intentional, persistent steps. But action isn't always easy. It requires courage to take that first step, and it demands a willingness to keep moving forward, even when the road gets tough. One of the biggest challenges in taking action is overcoming the fear of failure. Fear can paralyze us, making us question our abilities, our worth, and whether we should even try. The fear of the unknown, the fear of not succeeding, or the fear of judgment from others can all hold us back from taking the risks necessary to grow. But the truth is that fear is a natural part of the process. Everyone who has ever accomplished something worthwhile has felt fear. It's not the absence of fear that separates the successful from the unsuccessful. It's the ability to push through that fear and take action in spite of it. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to take action in the face of it. Taking courageous action starts with breaking down big goals into smaller, manageable steps. Often we are so overwhelmed by the enormity of our dreams that we hesitate to begin. We can become paralyzed by the sheer scale of what we want to accomplish. But when we break down a large goal into smaller, more achievable tasks, we can start to take the first steps with confidence. Each small action you take creates momentum, building your belief in your ability to succeed. Whether it's making a phone call, researching a topic, or writing down a plan, every action matters. And the more you act, the more empowered you become to take bigger actions in the future. Action also involves a degree of discipline. It's not just about starting, it's about continuing. There will be days when you don't feel like it, when you're tired, discouraged, or distracted by life's other demands. But those are the moments when consistent action becomes critical. Developing a routine and sticking to it, even when motivation fades, is what allows you to make steady progress. Successful people aren't necessarily the ones who are always motivated. They're the ones who show up day in and day out, putting in the effort, even when it's difficult. Consistency in action compounds over time, and results emerge from this continuous effort. Another key aspect of taking action is learning to embrace failure. It's easy to become disheartened when things don't go as planned, but failure is not something to fear. It is an inevitable and essential part of success. Each failure offers valuable lessons that guide you on the path forward. When you take courageous action, you may make mistakes, but those mistakes become stepping stones to greater wisdom and resilience. Rather than viewing failure as a setback, see it as a part of the process that helps you refine your approach, develop new strategies, and ultimately grow stronger. The most successful individuals are often those who failed the numerous times before finally succeeding. They did not let failure stop them. They used it as fuel to keep moving forward. The courage to act also means being willing to step out of your comfort zone. Comfort zones are natural places of safety and familiarity, but they are also places of stagnation. Real growth occurs when we stretch ourselves beyond what feels easy and familiar. This could mean speaking up in a meeting, asking for help when you need it, taking on a new challenge, or even starting something from scratch. Every time you push past your comfort zone, you expand your potential and move closer to your goals. Acting with courage also involves trusting yourself. Self-doubt can be a major barrier to taking action. When you don't trust in your abilities or feel unworthy of success, it becomes much harder to take decisive steps toward your goals. But the truth is, you are more capable than you think. Every time you take action, you prove to yourself that you are able to handle challenges, learn new things, and make progress. Trusting yourself doesn't mean being overconfident or thinking you have all the answers. It means believing that no matter what happens, you have the ability to handle it, learn from it, and adapt as needed. Courageous action means being willing to take risks. Many people hold back because they fear the unknown. But risk is an inherent part of growth and success. To claim your destiny, you must be willing to take risks, whether it's investing in a new venture, changing careers, or making bold decisions. The greater the risk, the greater the potential for reward. However, taking risks doesn't mean being reckless. It means weighing your options, understanding the potential consequences, and having the courage to act despite the uncertainties. When you take action with courage, you create momentum. Each decision, each step you take pushes you closer to the life you envision. The journey may not always be smooth, and there may be moments of doubt or difficulty, but as long as you continue to move forward with courage, you are claiming your destiny. Courage isn't the absence of fear or obstacles, it's the strength to act in spite of them, knowing that the path to your future is sharp. To claim your destiny, it's not enough to simply dream about your future or set goals, you must actively pursue them. Taking action is a crucial element in turning your aspirations into reality. Destiny is not something that just happens to you, it's something you actively create through deliberate effort and persistence. Without taking consistent steps forward, even the best plans and visions can remain just ideas. Action means pushing beyond the comfort zone of passivity. It involves moving forward even when you're unsure, scared, or feeling the weight of uncertainty. Too often, people wait for the perfect moment to act. But in reality, the perfect moment rarely exists. The key is to start where you are with what you have and keep progressing. Small steps taken consistently can lead to extraordinary results over time. Taking action also means making choices that align with your long-term vision, even if those choices aren't always easy or convenient in the short term. It requires discipline, focus, and the willingness to make sacrifices when necessary. For example, if your goal is to advance in your career, you might need to invest in education, network more, or take on challenging projects that push you out of your comfort zone. Similarly, if you want to improve your health, taking action might mean prioritizing exercise and nutrition over immediate comforts like junk food or sedentary activities. At times, the actions required to claim your destiny will be difficult, and the results may not come as quickly as you hope. But persistence is key. The road to success is rarely a straight line. There will be setbacks, mistakes, and moments of doubt. However, these obstacles shouldn't be viewed as reasons to quit. They are simply part of the process. Embrace them as opportunities for growth and learning. Taking action also means adjusting course when necessary. If something isn't working, don't be afraid to reevaluate your approach. Flexibility is essential in navigating the complexities of life. The ability to pivot and try different strategies without losing sight of your ultimate goal is an important part of being proactive and dynamic in your pursuit of destiny. Lastly, it's essential to celebrate progress along the way. Taking action doesn't always mean grand, sweeping movements. It can also mean making small improvements each day. Acknowledging these victories, no matter how minor they may seem, helps to build momentum and keeps you motivated. Every step forward is a step toward claiming your destiny, and by consistently acting, you bring that destiny closer to fruition. Resilience and persistence are fundamental to claiming your destiny because the journey to success is rarely smooth or easy. Life is filled with unexpected challenges, setbacks, and obstacles, and it's in these moments that your ability to stay strong and keep going becomes crucial. When things don't go as planned, it's easy to become discouraged, question your abilities, or even think about giving up. However, the ability to bounce back from these setbacks and continue pursuing your goals despite difficulties is what sets those who achieve their destiny apart from those who don't. Resilience is about developing mental toughness. It's not just about surviving challenges, but learning to grow stronger because of them. Every setback is an opportunity to learn something valuable. Whether it's a failed project, a mistake, or an unexpected setback, you can choose how you respond. The most successful people understand that failure is not an end, but a part of the process. It's in those moments of difficulty that they push through, adapt, and use what they've learned to move forward with greater wisdom and wisdom. Persistence is the counterpart to resilience. While resilience helps you recover from failures, persistence ensures that you keep going even when the results aren't immediate. There's a common misconception that success comes quickly or easily, but in reality, it's the ability to keep working towards your goal day after day, week after week. Even when the results seem slow to come, that leads to long-term success. Persistence is about maintaining your focus on the long-term outcome and not allowing short-term challenges or delays to derail you from your purpose. In order to be persistent, you must also have a deep sense of purpose. When you're clear about your why you want to achieve your goals and what's driving you, it becomes easier to stay motivated through the hard times. Your purpose serves as a beacon, guiding you through moments of doubt. When you face setbacks or challenges, it's your underlying passion and vision for the future that will push you to keep going. It's also important to acknowledge that resilience and persistence aren't always about being invincible or perfect. They're about embracing imperfections and continuing forward with determination. It's about acknowledging that you're human and that mistakes, missteps, and delays are all part of the process. What matters most is your ability to pick yourself up, reassess the situation, and keep moving forward. Furthermore, resilience and persistence often require a mindset shift. Instead of viewing obstacles as barriers, view them as opportunities for growth and learning. The most successful people are often those who view challenges as a way to refine their approach and sharpen their skills. Each hurdle you face teaches you something that can be applied to future situations, ultimately bringing you closer to your goals. Lastly, resilience and persistence also involve a level of patience. Success doesn't always come overnight, and the road to claiming your destiny can be long and winding. Being patient with yourself in the process allows you to stay committed without becoming frustrated or overwhelmed. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and understanding this will help you maintain your energy and focus in the long run. By embracing resilience and persistence, you transform every obstacle into an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more prepared to claim your destiny. It is this unwavering commitment, regardless of the challenges faced, that ultimately shapes the future you desire. Living with intention is a powerful aspect of claiming your destiny, as it shapes every decision, action, and thought you have. To live intentionally means to be mindful of how you spend your time, energy, and resources, and to align your choices with your larger goals and values. It's not about drifting through life or letting circumstances dictate your direction. It's about consciously choosing how to live and making deliberate steps toward creating the life you truly desire. One of the key aspects of living with intention is being fully present in each moment. Too often people get caught up in distractions or live on autopilot, letting days and opportunities slip by without making the most of them. When you live with intention, you focus on the present moment and make thoughtful decisions that align with your long-term vision. Instead of reacting to events or going along with what others expect, you take the time to consider your own desires and values and then act accordingly. Intention also involves setting clear, meaningful goals that reflect what you truly want in life. It's easy to get caught up in what others think you should achieve or follow paths that seem safe or popular, but living intentionally means being authentic to yourself. By defining your personal goals, whether they relate to your career, relationships, health, or personal growth, you have a clear roadmap to guide your actions. These goals act as a filter for decision making, helping you to stay focused on what truly matters and avoid distractions that might lead you off course. Moreover, living with intention requires consistency and discipline. It's not enough to set goals once and expect things to fall into place. You must create habits and routines that support your vision for the future. This could involve daily practices such as prioritizing tasks that align with your goals, managing your time effectively, or setting aside time for self-reflection. The more you align your actions with your intentions, the more progress you make toward claiming your destiny. To live intentionally, you must also learn to say no to things that do not serve your greater purpose. This might mean letting go of negative influences, distractions, or commitments that drain your time and energy. Sometimes this can be difficult, as it requires you to make tough choices about what to prioritize. However, saying no to things that don't align with your values or vision is one of the most empowering decisions you can make. It creates space for the things that truly matter, allowing you to focus on what's most important. Living with intention also involves a deep awareness of your thoughts and mindset. Your beliefs and attitudes shape your actions, and if you're not mindful of them, you might unconsciously limit yourself. Cultivating a positive, growth-oriented mindset is a crucial part of intentional living. It means replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones, embracing challenges as opportunities to learn, and staying optimistic about your ability to create the life you want. Another important aspect of intentional living is reflecting on your journey. Regularly checking in with yourself to assess your progress allows you to make adjustments when necessary. Reflection helps you to stay connected with your goals, remind yourself your why, and acknowledge how far you've come. It also helps you to recognize any areas where you might be veering off course, so you can recalibrate your actions to stay aligned with your true intentions. Finally, living with intention brings a sense of purpose and fulfillment. When you live according to your values and pursue your goals with clarity and focus, every day feels more meaningful. You are no longer simply going through the motions or living for external validation. Instead, you are taking responsibility for creating the life you want, and that is deeply empowering. This sense of purpose drives you forward, fuels your determination, and strengthens your commitment to claiming your destiny. By living with intention, you take active control over your life, making choices that reflect who you are and what you want to achieve. Every thought, decision, and action becomes a step toward manifesting the destiny you envision. It is through this focused, purposeful living that you unlock your true potential and create a future aligned with your deepest desires. In conclusion, claim your destiny is a call to take ownership of your life, to actively shape your future, and to live in alignment with your deepest desires. It requires embracing your potential, taking consistent action, and cultivating resilience in the face of challenges. Living with intention becomes the compass that guides your every decision, ensuring that each step you take brings you closer to the life you envision. By pursuing your goals with determination, staying focused on your purpose, and persistently overcoming obstacles, you unlock the power within to create the destiny you desire. Ultimately, claiming your destiny is about making conscious choices that empower you to live a life of fulfillment, purpose, and authenticity.